the place to be. We offer the latest in technology, career programs in computers, science, nursing, liberal arts, and a nationally recognized culinary institute. Hudson County Community College offers convenience. Students have the flexibility to attend full or part-time courses and take degree or non-degree courses that are affordable and easily transferable. We're located in Journal Square and in West New York. Enroll now at Hudson County Community College and open a world of possibilities. Call 201-714-2127.
If an internet provider asked you to draw from your imagination to envision taking your internet experience from everyday to extraordinary, you'd create AT&T WorldNet Service Plus. First, you'd start with the fastest logons and better connections. Then you'd add all the latest features, like instant messaging and chat for real-time communication. Not to mention cutting-edge tools like video email, so people can see and hear you every time you send a message. And you'd want live customer support. Now you can get it all from the provider-rated Best ISP by PC World. Call now for AT&T WorldNet Service Plus at just $16.95 a month. That's nearly 30% less than the leading ISP. So call 1-800-WorldNet today and switch to the internet plan that's drawing lots of attention.
The Civic from Honda.
Hey guys, can you help us? We need directions.
It comes with an extraordinarily well-insulated cabin.
Why is it so hard to meet chicks anyway?
The window! Hey!
I do not know.
Amazing, but true.
While supplies last, get special APR financing as low as 3.9% for 36 months on 2001 Civics.
101 is my toe-tapping, finger-snapping, listening while I'm at work radio station.
B101, Philadelphia's #1 choice at work.
B101 plays the new music, the old favorites, Faith Hill, and sing.
That's why B101 is #1 at work.
#1 at work.
Bill Collins,
Elton John. It makes my day go by so fast at work.
B101.
Philadelphia's #1 choice at work.
B101 just shuts up and plays the music.
Hey, Squeaks. Whoa, look at you, so polished. What's going on? Roll this way, you'll see.
Get yellow bananas, 3 pounds for only 99 cents. Quaker Instant Oatmeal, assorted varieties for half price, just $1.69. And Tide Ultra Liquid Laundry Detergent, the 200-ounce bottle, just $9.99. Pathmark, take a fresh look.
Mike Missinellian with Sports Now. And Mike, the sport
clouds. But if you are north and west of town, the Lehigh Valley, a little bit cooler at 78 degrees, and showers by the late afternoon, 82 the forecast high temperature in Center City. The showers come to an end late Friday morning, clearing out and much cooler, 69 to 67. Friday and Saturday, Sunday, back up to 72.
All right, Steve.
Thank you very much. That is our extended coverage of the news. Thank you for joining us. I'm Tony Yates.
And I'm Mike Dardis. For all of us here at Philadelphia's WB17 News, have a good night.
Closed captioning brought to you by Dodge. Grab life by the horns.
Oh, last year was not very good. I sent my brother a gift that I thought he'd really like.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday. What a great day for your birthday.
He was like, "What are you thinking?" I thought it was a good idea. He didn't think it was that great. But this year I'm doing something totally different and I feel really good about it. I'm ordering from 1-800-Flowers.com and I'm going to send him a cake made out of fresh cut flowers. It's going to smell so good. And the flowers stay fresh for a week or so. 1-800-Flowers.com is more than just flowers. You can send teddy bears and gift baskets and gourmet food. And you can see what's going on because you're online. So you're right there. I'll be able to find gifts for everyone, even my brother. And I think he'll really like it.
Hi, I'm Jim McCann from 1-800-Flowers.com. Visit us online or call us at 1-800-Flowers today.
Hey, Claude, what's up?
Hey, I just came by to tell you about the fantastic dinner and a movie Now You're Cooking sweepstakes.
Sounds good. What can people win?
$500 worth of Calphalon cookware, just like I use on the show.
That sounds great.
Yeah, where do they have to go to do this?
Well, enter to win your Calphalon at your local retailer.
Wow, that's also a good place to pick up dinner and movie recipes.
It's so unbelievable.
Sponsored by your Philadelphia area Suzuki dealers. Drive the new 7-passenger XL7 Sport Utility Vehicle for less than $22,000 at your local Suzuki dealer today.
Every kid's got the same problem. Our moms are too busy for lunch, so they want something quick. Right? Right. And they say it has to taste good. Right? I said right. What are they thinking? I don't have the strength for this.
Betty Crocker thinks lunch should taste great, and delicious Bon Appetits do. Add water, microwave, and in minutes, a rich, creamy pasta Alfredo or a savory herb chicken vegetable rice. Delicious Betty Crocker Bon Appetit lunch bowls.
Thank goodness for Betty Crocker, whoever she is.
You're watching Philadelphia's WB17.
Program was a punch to help you lose unwanted pounds and inches fast and easy. First, Diet ZX contains an all-natural appetite suppressant that works to curb your appetite so you'll eat less while sensibly enjoying your favorite foods like hamburgers, pizza, and even desserts. Second, Diet ZX contains ingredients that work thermogenically to speed up your metabolism, flushing fat from your system. Then, keep that weight off with Fat Oxidizer ZX. This unique blend of ingredients gives you added energy while breaking down your fat molecules to assist you in keeping that unwanted weight off once and for all. And because our new and improved Diet ZX and Fat Oxidizer ZX Super Weight Loss System is a natural diet supplement, you can use it 24 hours a day to lose weight even while you sleep. Got a special weekend or upcoming event planned? Get ready for it with our new Diet ZX Weight Loss System. You'll feel the results almost immediately. Act now and you can get 3 bottles of Diet ZX and 2 bottles of Fat Oxidizer ZX for only $19.95. You could pay up to twice as much for a single bottle of similar products. No other product can offer you such an incredible value. And no one else offers you the added weight maintenance power of Fat Oxidizer ZX.
On Diet ZX, I lost 25 pounds in 3 months, and in a year and a half, I have maintained the weight loss plus lost another 10 pounds.
Don't suffer from sticker shock when it comes to dieting.
At the Pentagon, at the White House, and elsewhere. We'll show those to you either live if there's a vote break or on a tape-delayed basis during the course of the day. Next call is Chesapeake, Virginia. Good morning.
Good morning. I saw a gentleman on C-SPAN last night. I missed his credentials, but I surmised that he was somehow involved in some type of a committee.
Cafe latte.
Magazine? Book? Anybody?
The best in cancer care. The expert.
Denim, dusters, sweaters, more. $14.99 to $27.99. Men's suits, sport coats, pants. Buy one, get one free. Jessica Sanders bed in a bag, any size, $49.99. Macy's Super Saturday, plus a preview day Friday.
I see your house doesn't have the Sloman Shield. Aren't you scared?
Getting scared? What's the Sloman Shield?
An advanced home security system installed free, guaranteed. Call 1-800-ALARM-ME.
Burglars pass by the Sloman Shield?
Wouldn't you? Knowing your family's protected by the Sloman Shield?
I'm not scared anymore.
What's the number?
1-800-ALARM-ME.
Installed free. Call 1-800-ALARM-ME. The Sloman Shield.
Shield your home. The Sloman Shield.
And a new game day Cheez-It crackers. Football shapes for football fans.
Fresh. Crisp. Green.
Eclipse gum. Now in more powerful winter fresh and spearmint. With Eclipse, it's lights out bad breath.
Oh, I should have used Preparation H.
Cool it fast with Preparation H Cooling Gel. Cools on contact for fast relief. Preparation H Cooling Gel cools on contact.
It's lunchtime. Do you know where your baby food came from? Gerber does. We know which field, which orchard your baby's veggies and fruits come from. And only Gerber has Nature Lock for that fresh picked taste. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
What if one day...
Been there.
See ya.
Trojan Extended Pleasure Latex Condoms. Trojan, the most trusted for longer lasting pleasure.
You got the look, I want to know better. You got the look that's all together. Working, playing, day or night. Jordache has the fit that's right. The Jordache look. And you know you got the Jordache look.
Your parents were in a car accident.
Are they okay?
When her world shattered,
I'm assuming that you know the glasses.
I've known them my whole life.
the Guardians took her in.
You're in good hands.
But when she discovers their secret,
I found a big new personal piggy bank. Your inheritance, $4 million.
Ruby, she's in.
We're gonna have to get rid of the girl.
For the fight of her life.
Even the Guardians let down their guard. Buckle up.
The Glass House, rated PG-13, opens everywhere Friday.
Finish business.
For the latest on your favorite celebrities, check out Entertainment's homepage at www.eonline.com or America Online keyword E !
He played an angel on television.
He was a perfect leading actor.
But Michael Landon was only human.
When he would get dark, it was dark.
Along with success, his young life had its share of drugs, infidelity, and divorce.
Michael grew up in Hollywood when men lived hard.
But after finding peace, he was forced to face a deadly illness.
It's a shame. All the years he had left to create. We were robbed of it.
Michael Landon.
Tonight at 8 on the E! True Hollywood Story.
Being a dance teacher really takes a toll on your skin, on your body.
Dove knows beautiful skin is healthy skin.
After a long day of dancing, my skin craves nourishment.
Dove Nutrium replenishes essential nutrients.
It makes your skin so soft.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Hey, let me in on that. A man could get used to this. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch with sweet flakes and oat clusters. Tastes so good, breakfast is back.
Now, an anti-aging breakthrough. New Neutrogena Visibly Firm with active copper. Copper, a collagen-building mineral, is essential for firm skin, but diminishes with age. Neutrogena Visibly Firm replenishes copper. In 2 weeks, skin is firmer. Neutrogena Visibly Firm.
TV Music for You presents Motown Love. 30 classic love songs filled with doo-wop vocals and soulful rhythms.
Just my imagination once again. Got to be there, got to be there in the morning. How sweet it is to be loved by you. What becomes of the broken hearted? But if you feel like loving me, if you got the
Motown Love. 30 great hits on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. Plus, order now with your credit card and get a free bonus album. Here's how to order. Call toll-free for Motown Love. 2 CDs, $26.99.
I see Tammy for police like this all day long.
Still waiting to find out how many people are being rescued and what the situation is downtown. Where are you visiting from?
From Spain.
From Spain?
We are so terrified, and we don't know if we can get home again and see our families.
You went to JFK today? Oh, he won't take you?
No, he can't go.
Yeah, I'm trying to. They think if they go out, they won't be able to get back into the cities. But I'm like Dorothy, the Wizard of Oz. I just want to get home. If I could click my heels and make it happen, I would do it. Even though they have their lights on, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a performance tonight.
Tonight there is no show.
A matinee?
Play tickets.
travel problems due to the incident earlier in the week, the attack on New York and Washington, D.C., but we do have some changes that have been taking place this morning.
Yeah, especially with the nation's airspace opening up as of 11 o'clock this morning Eastern time. Now, keep in mind that's going to be a case-by-case basis to get flights back up and running. Delta Airlines has mentioned minimal service expected later on this afternoon. Okay. So it'll take a while to get things back in the air travel mode, but of course, we'll keep you updated no matter what your travel scenario is. As we look at the overview across the country, we have a frontal boundary that will stretch all the way from the Rockies to the northeast, generate some rain, but heavy rain is our concern back down into central and southern Florida. Now, they've had off and on heavy rains since Sunday, and it looks like it'll continue for the next couple of days.
Yeah, I got something way better than you ever will be.
We do this, you forget people are watching sometimes, and that they respond. Who is down on the scene, just to give us some sense of what it's like right now in downtown New York around the site at the World Trade Center.
Yeah, Charlie,
There are actually reports, but we couldn't place them, about one firefighter, and I just have some information about him. It says a firefighter fell 83 floors from the World Trade Center and survived. He was helping to evacuate the building when it collapsed. He plummeted more than 1,000 feet. Rescuers were stunned when they later found him on the ground alive. He told them he, quote, curled himself into a ball and rolled down floor by floor as the building fell down. A rescue worker said he was conscious. He knew his name and where he lived and how many kids he had. He was just a little uncomfortable.
You think about it, he's 80 floors up, but there are floors on top of him.
I mean, it's
collapsing.
just...
That he survived is beyond a miracle.
Anyway, I just thought that was interesting, and since we were trying to find out more about this, I thought I'd share it with you and the rest of our viewers. Meanwhile, as you know, Matt, the Federal Emergency Management Agency has dispatched several urban search and rescue teams to New York and Washington to help locate victims trapped in collapsed buildings. FEMA's Marco Bourne is at the Pentagon this morning. Marco, good morning.
Good morning, Katie.
Tell me about the search and rescue efforts that FEMA is involved in.
Well, we have 4 teams deployed here to the Pentagon and 8 teams currently deployed up in New York.
Remember, to take advantage of this free computer offer and receive your typing teacher gift, you must be one of the first 1,000 callers.
Call 1-800-465-8813.
With the threat of urban terrorism increasing, tomorrow's battleground may include a city's skyscrapers or its water supply. The enemy's weapons might contain chemical and biological agents that poison the air and water.
Head will be filled with recriminations, and they certainly should be filled with investigations. But one of the things that certainly concerns me is at the airports. And when you come in on immigration, we have all kinds of security devices to identify who is coming in or who is going out. But what surprised me, I thought that in the early 90s, when there was a major hijacking, that the regulation had been established.
You have a responsibility to create an environment where peace is possible. It is not possible when you focus on the legitimacy of terror and you don't focus on the legitimacy of peacemaking.
Should one of the first steps...
And we are, again, looking for people that are going to be donating blood with our...
Hour after the impact, after the fire had been allowed to burn, to continue for a long enough period of time to weaken the structural system, particularly at the level of the impact.
Mr. Scawthorne, let me ask you this. We read yesterday that the temperature of the fuel and that burning jet inside that building literally melted that metal-like plastic, which is why that building fell like it did. Is that accurate?
No, I don't think the steel actually melted. Steel's melting temperature is about 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit, and the temperature in there probably didn't get over about 2,000 or 2,200 degrees. However, steel loses much of its stiffness when you get over around 1,000, 1,200 degrees. And what really happened was that the heat buildup heated the connections to the columns and the columns themselves, and probably the beams that connected into the columns failed. And what that resulted in was that the columns were then
from Tropical Storm Gabrielle is expected to get worse in Daytona Beach. You've seen wind gusts around 30 miles an hour. We'll take you there live in just a moment.
Meanwhile, thousands of people came together at Union Square Park in New York tonight for a candlelight vigil. The candles were in memory of the victims that died in this week's terrorist attacks. Details are just ahead. Hello and welcome to the Weather Channel Evening Edition. I'm Paul Goodlow.
And I'm Jennifer Lopez. Thanks for tuning in tonight. All eyes are still focused on a tropical storm named Gabrielle.
On Gabrielle, which is now centered just west of Daytona Beach, Florida. Winds 45 miles per hour, moving to the northeast at 12 miles per hour. The pressure 995 millibars. And we do have tropical storm warnings still in effect from Jupiter Inlet, Florida, northward toward Brunswick, Georgia, and then head on up the coast. And we do have gale warnings in effect northward to South Santee River. Let's see how it looks on the satellite view. And we do see plenty of cloud cover over the northern part of the state, but some drier air has moved in to the south. But underneath all of these clouds, we are dealing with a lot of wet weather across northern Florida, and flooding rains are still a concern in this area because you've already seen a lot of wet weather. Now here around Orlando, you've had a bit of a break, but around the Tampa Bay area, still seeing some of those areas of rain rotating back around into the Bay Area. And then again, north of Daytona Beach, beginning to see things a little quieter there. But head farther northward, and this is where that solid area of rain is, and that includes you around Jacksonville, back down toward Gainesville, and again, locally heavy rain, flooding rain is a possibility. Take a look at some of the totals we've seen so far. Sarasota, over 8 inches of rain. St. Petersburg, almost 7. Daytona Beach, over 4.5 inches of rain. And here in the northern part of the state and into southeastern Georgia, flash flood watches are in effect. So heavy rain will continue to be a concern. Now, what is the future for Gabrielle? Well, this is the projected path that will take it back out over the water. So we're going to have to continue to keep an eye on it. And as it goes back out over the water, if more development occurs, we'll let you know. But this is again, the projected path. Just keep checking back in with the Weather Channel, and we'll continue to fine-tune this forecast for you. Well, we do look for locally heavy rain. We're talking about locally 6 inches or more, and that's why we're so concerned about the flooding situation. Now, farther northward, we've also seen rain here, but it's beginning to really wind down. It's really over towards eastern Long Island, where we're still seeing some of those showers lingering. But we did have over 1 inch of rain in Central Park, over 1.5 inches of rain actually in Scranton, over 1.33 inches there. But again, another look at the radar shows that things are quieting down, except for eastern Long Island. Temperatures are cool, 55 in New York and in Boston, and 54 in Burlington. We are looking for a chilly night overnight, and we do have some frost and freeze advisories in effect from Maine, Pennsylvania, and right on into parts of Michigan. Nick?
Let's take a look toward the Midwest now, and this is another area where we're seeing some storms and rain pushing into Minneapolis, into Des Moines, but the heaviest rain is out of these thunderstorms in the southern portion and in the panhandle of Nebraska. As a matter of fact, Dual County, right here in the panhandle, under a severe thunderstorm warning right now. You could see some very gusty winds, some damaging winds possible, and some large hail with these thunderstorms too. We've had thunderstorms that have been pushing through the south or the northeastern corner of Colorado and on down into western Kansas. Some of these have been severe at times. Watch out, the winds, again, could gust up to as much as 60 miles an hour. But we have a lot of clouds here around the area. Even so, the temperatures are a little on the cool side and will continue to be so as we get through the day tomorrow. High pressure over you. You'll continue to see the threat of rain here in the Central Plains. Here are your actual highs today. Minneapolis only got up to 57 degrees. Marquette at 54. Green Bay hit 62. Chicago at 63, and a little warmer, at least in the 70s, barely into the 70s around Kansas City and at St. Louis. Here's where the warmth was today. We saw a lot of warm temperatures around Denver, Salt Lake City, both of you in the low 80s. Spokane in the upper 80s, and 82 degrees was Portland's high temperature. We'll continue to see the threat of more rain throughout this area tonight. Some of it could be heavy into portions of Arizona and New Mexico, and even back into the southern areas of California in the mountains just to the east of Los Angeles. This is where we anticipate seeing flash flooding over the next few hours. More rainfall moving up into this area tonight, but the Pacific Northwest down to most of California staying pretty dry. Denver, however, look for another day of thunderstorms cropping up in the afternoon. Your temperatures won't be quite as high. 75 degrees your expected high. Paul?
At 7 p.m. Eastern Time, many Americans gathered in their respective cities for a candlelight vigil, remembering those people who lost their lives in Tuesday's attack. Thousands of people came together at Union Square Park in New York tonight for the vigil. Some said prayers, some sang, while some just stood in silence. The overflow of emotion was felt across the nation as millions of people pulled together to begin the healing process. And even here at the Weather Channel, we joined in tonight. And the outpouring of affection extends beyond our nation's borders. People in Germany braved temperatures in the mid-50s to remember the victims of the terrorist attacks. Germany's highest officials attended the gathering, and many people held small American flags. Someone also brought a papier-mâché model of a dove, the symbol of peace. After the gatherings, people held peace marches in the streets.
Well, coming up, we'll take a closer look at your forecast.
That and much more as the Weather Channel Evening Edition continues. Stay tuned.
The Weather Channel Evening Edition is sponsored by the Home Depot. You can now shop online at homedepot.com.
Thomas